to help support. I'd appreciate it. If you don't, that's your choosing. But definitely, if you have 50 cents a week to spare, I would definitely, definitely appreciate your support. It allows me to do other shows that I have in mind. So, with that, I want to talk about a lot of things. And this isn't going to be a long show because one, I'm solo and it's the Saturday show. And second, I have three houses to see today. So I'm going to try to end this by about 12:30-ish. Um, maybe one, no, not 1 o'clock. Definitely not 1 o'clock. Um, so Um, I just sit here and I had it in my mind. I did the State of the Union address. So I am going to do a video of the State of the Union address. I was going to do it Tuesday and C-SPAN where I watch it at. They kept advertising it was going to be at 8 and then 9 o'clock. There was nothing on, and I was so sleepy on Tuesday. It was no way I was going to stay up and watch that. I think it went like an hour and 30 minutes or something. And I'm like, you know what? I'm sleepy. I don't feel well. Let me just go ahead and not do it. So I'm hoping to do it tomorrow, um, right before the Super Bowl, but it may be a couple weeks before I do a sit down, watch it, and respond to it. So just keep that in mind. And usually I do it on the day of the State of the Union, but like I said, they need to start telling them to start at 8 o'clock. This business of starting at 9, like, do they not know people go? I mean, I know people work second shifts or third shifts, but some of us have to be at work early, so we need to be in bed early. I remember when I was a kid, I always wanted to stay up late. Mm-mm. As I've gotten older, I have realized that naps are a treat. They are a treat. Children, if you're watching this, which you probably won't be, if your parent tells you to take a nap, you thank them because naps are great. Um, Definitely going to sleep early is good. Especially that night. I just was not feeling well. I was a little bit upset um, because I just did a terrible Tuesday, the Tracy show. And so I was getting off that. And I'm like, I don't feel like staying up, especially when they kept previewing it, and never got to it till 9. So I was like, nope, we'll just watch it later. So hopefully, if I don't do it tomorrow, I'll do it next week. But again, if I have more homes to see, that's going to be it's going to be problematic if I have homes to see because I don't. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one that I don't like to do myself. I always like to have a panel to discuss what we're seeing. So I can't give you my thoughts about the State of the Union because I haven't seen the State of the Union yet. I heard about the heckling, and I know some people say it's rude, but to be honest, I mean, you expected that group to sit there and not do anything. Like you were expecting them to like have decorum and respect and all that. And not to say that Biden deserves it because he does not. But um I don't I don't know what people were expecting. I mean, no, they would never have done, the Democrats would never do anything like that. Maybe because they don't have a spine. You know, I think all the presidents, from Reagan down have just been horrible ish. Well, trifling. I've been using that word lately, trifling. So I didn't think it was funny, but I didn't feel sorry for Biden either. I'm like, because maybe he deserves some of those boos that he got, but again, I had to go watch it. I only heard about the bullying. I didn't see it myself. So I definitely had to go in and see, hey, was this rude? Was it out of line? Was it out of bounds? That kind of thing. But again, what was y'all expecting these group of Republicans to do? They literally supported a group of people that attacked the Capitol. I mean, come like you were what expecting decency? Nah, they don't work like that. They do not work like that. And so I don't, like I said, you can't expect much when you don't vote for much. You know what I mean? You can't expect, things to get done when you're voting the same way for the same people. I mean, I think Congress has like a 25% approval rating, yet their reelection chances are extremely high. Why are people not voting? That's the first question you got to ask. Second question is, to the people that are voting, what makes you vote for people that haven't, whether you're voting Democrat or Republican, what makes you vote for that congressperson who you've already said you're dissatisfied with? Vote for somebody different. Run for the office yourself. It just amazes me that most of these Congress people will get reelected, but what do they actually do? I do want to talk about one of the things they did was they had this week, or was it last week, they passed a resolution denouncing socialism. Maybe they don't understand what socialism is. They don't understand the constructs of it. They don't understand how it actually works. And of course, a resolution doesn't carry any powers. The president doesn't have to sign it. It's just, hey, this is what we think. It should be like this, or this. And the fact, well, only one Republican voted president, which you could have at least voted like for or against, but oh well, you voted president. But then you had 109 Democrats vote for this kind of foolishness. And I want to say I'm shocked, but I'm not. This group of Democrats, oh my gosh, they are trash. Trash. What you're getting there, you run on this progressive, and they run on this progressive thing, like they're gonna, make sure healthcare is affordable, which we really need Medicare for all, but okay, that's the point. We're gonna, tax the corporations and make them pay their fair share. And then when you get in office, it's like, okay, let's have a resolution against socialism, because that's our problem. Our problems are the economy. People are not making enough to live off of. People are not making enough to meet their basic needs of housing, food, you need clothes. Hello, this is Tracy, and I want to let you know that the video that you just watched is just a snippet. And to see the whole wonderful episode, you need to be a Patreon. The link to be a Patreon is in the description section. Please check it out and please support. We need as much support as possible. Remember, you can always subscribe to our page and be notified when we get new videos. But if you want to see the whole video in its entirety, unedited, just off the cuff, no filters, no anything, be a Patreon. You can start as low as just $1 per month or $5 per month. We'll start to have polls. Sometimes I'll drop into the Patreon once we get a couple more members. But again, I just want to encourage you to support us on the Patreon. The link is in the description, and have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.